Oh, what happened there? Al? Nearly.
They're alive.
I'll tell you what, of all patterns of hooks or makes of hooks that I've caught the most fish on, I think Kamasan would have to be up there for me. Because I used a lot of their patterns years ago. Lately, not so many, but I was on the wire last week and B560s are still the one on there.
Yeah.
But I saw Joe Carassa started using the old B911s again, the old faithfuls, and I think they're making a bit of a resurgence, aren't they, Kamasan?
Well, they've been there. They are an hook. Like when I first started in the trade in 1985, I can remember them in the little red original packets.
Yeah.
49p for 10 hooks they were back in 85 type thing. But if you come from an era of fishing, I think something like these, it's a hook what you compare against everything
absolutely.
else.
Absolutely.
Like you talk about hooks and then you'll say, like a bit like a B511.
That's exactly what me and man. It's a bit like B911, a bit like a B560.
B520.
Yeah.
It's a whisker bar.
Yeah.
We're crystal bending. A bit like the old original Kamasan B520s.
Trendsetters.
So they're like an iconic hook, and you can't believe how many patterns of hook have arrived from a Kamasan hook in other companies throughout, the way fishing's changed.
Yeah.
But these ones are the latest from Kamasan.
So these are new, are they?
These are brand new hooks. I'm not going to go into the detail of what they're made of and all kind of stuff like that because I ain't got a clue, to be fair, to be truthful. But what I will say is these have only been in our shop a week. And the very first day we put them out, and it must have just been the day when this gentleman walked into the shop, and he is a pal, or he knows Stevie Winters, who's part of Drennan Kamasan, the company. And he must have gave him a packet to try in the summer just on rivers. Now, this lad, we basically put all the hooks out an hour before this gentleman come in. So he didn't even ask us about them. He just went and had a look on the boards, the hooks, and when he come to the counter, this is an hour after these have been out, he bought every single packet of the diamond Maggot barb spades.
Get them out, let's have a look. One, tip them onto paper. Let's have a little look at them.
This lad, he didn't, and I just says to him, I says, "Oh, are you into try?" He says, "I've been using these all summer." He says, "They are." He says, "And I've kept asking Steve for some more and he won't give me none." He says, "These are really, really good."
Let's have a look at these then.
So these are the spade end microbarbs. Now, can you see them?
Yeah, well, got the shape and everything. Proper barb on them, yeah.
Look at them. They look a lovely.
Nice shape for a lot of things, that, isn't it? Maggot
it's one of them shapes now. What you think? Oh, I'd never use. But the more you use it, or the more you look at it, it's one of them. Oh, I'd like that. Now, I have actually got myself a packet each of these ones as well, because obviously I do more natural fishing than commercial fishing.
And what are these?
These are the barbed feeder hooks.
Hate to do it to a different brand, but a bit like a Series 18 in shape.
Yeah, these are like a tubatini, aren't they? Series 18, which is a good hook. But look at them. That's a nice shape hook as well.
They look strong, but both patterns we've looked at.
They look really strong. They're really sharp, points on them. And as I said, I think it was other week, Alan Scott did a Facebook article on these, and he caught 300 roach on one of them in something like a 16 or 14 in the Maggot one down at Tamar before he had to change the hook. But these Maggot feeder ones look a real nice distance, what they're called, Kamasan
feeder,
diamond feeders, them ones, spade ends. And then also we've got a Maggot barbless.
Yeah.
We've got a pellet barbless.
Yeah.
In spades.
Yeah.
All spades at the moment, but there will be loads more different ranges coming out as and when. This is the first, and then we've got the old faithful look, the 911.
Wow.
So basically what they are is they're a new coating, new way that they've been designed. We have new coating on them, and ultra sharp points and that. If you are just after a different hook for this winter, give them a go. I think you will be surprised. Them's the Maggot bat, yeah. And then this one, I think, Tom, is the one which I think would be good for, you know, like Allcroft for the feeder bomb league coming up.
Oh yeah.
Something like that one for your feeder fishing on.
Okay, so they're fine but also strong.
Yeah,
by
them
looks
ones
of it.
look a really nice hook as a fine. Or if you're bagging on that double caster on the old Teams of 4 on that short line.
Oh, that'd be nice,
I
wouldn't
think
it?
them would make a nice hook for that one. And then as I said, there's a Maggot version as well, and then there's the old 911, which is a bit stronger than them ones. But if you are after trying something a bit different and going back to his roots, give these no Kamasan Hooks a go.